Rao. Huh? Atma in Rajesh Rao. Good name. Finally, after tweaking, turning. Yes, sir. Bataiye, what is your question? Today, open session means you can ask anything. Somebody just asked me a question before this session started. And it becomes probably, I'm not sure whether we will have it as a session tomorrow or not. What is the significance of Guru Purnima? Because tomorrow is Guru Purnima. So somebody asked me the question, what is the significance of Guru Purnima? Chalo. So, AiR Rao, shuru karo. Unmute AiR Rao, please.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I was listening to a talk, Shivoham, and in that he says, who is seeking enlightenment? And we have learned here, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I am not the ego also. But then who? Who is seeking and who gets? So
These people who are talking this question are only trying to confuse you. Now you know the answer. Now you tell me, as an enlightened guy, AiR Rao, you have got enough competence and enough wisdom and enough knowledge to tell me who is seeking enlightenment and who gets enlightenment. Now tell me. You know it.
Yeah.
You know very clearly the answer. You tell me.
No, my perception, all this was when I have realized that I am SIP. Correct. This mind, ego, and body is the external thing. They need to go. So I am already enlightened. It's only I am bound by that.
Correct. So now tell me, you're in consciousness or you're in mind?
I gave this answer maybe in consciousness because I was not thinking.
Now be in consciousness. You say now you are enlightened. Before you got enlightened, whatever, you're fully enlightened or 99.9% enlightened, whatever. I'm not getting into that. But you said I am enlightened. Before, when you came on this call, were you enlightened?
Not so. I didn't realize so many things which really doubts.
So who was that person who was at that time when you joined this call? How many months back you joined? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
6, 7 months.
7 months. 7 months back, the guy who came to this call, who was he who was seeking enlightenment and who got enlightened? Who?
The mind was always thinking. The mind was at a barricade.
There is no mind, no, Rajesh. AiR Rao, there is no mind. It is just like, okay, let me ask you a question. You drive a car or a bike, or what do you drive most?
Car.
So is the steering wheel the car or the door?
No.
Or the carburetor?
It's
or the petrol tank?
It's the whole. It's the whole.
No, remove the wheels. Hello, did you get this, child?
Yeah, the last part. Now it's clear, sir.
I said remove the wheels and drive the car and show me. Can you?
No.
So what is the car?
It is the whole.
It is the whole. It is the body. Remove the body and drive the car and show me. Without the body.
No.
So the car is that is it 3-wheel or 4-wheel?
4-wheel.
If you remove one wheel, what it will become?
Still it will not go.
It will become auto. It cannot run as a car. So Rajesh, a car is a 4-wheel covered vehicle with a steering wheel and an engine fueled by a petrol tank, driven by a driver with an accelerator, a brake, a gear, a clutch, seats, a mirror, a dicky, a bonnet. That makes the car. What makes you?
Almost these 3 factors which I have.
You are the body. You are the body. You are the body, the mind, the ego, the intellect, driven, empowered by a soul, carrying karma. That is what you are. Now you know this answer, or you just could not put it together. I am telling you something new.
No, awareness was there, but I could not put it together.
Now you agree? You agree? Whichever respected speaker you are listening to, don't let them try to confuse. No, I'm very clear. You people pick big speakers from around the world, and you say this big speaker around the world told who gets enlightened. How you are only you're trying to make your mind make you blind. You want to be blind? Good luck. For me, there is no blindness. The moment there is awakening, when you realize, you don't analyze, you don't memorize. You are Atma in Rajesh Rao. You are not AiR Rao. You were just Rajesh Rao when you joined. Then you got the realization, अरे यार मैं तो क्या हूँ यार, मैं तो वो हूँ, ये नहीं हूँ. Now you know, neti neti tattvamasi. Anybody in this damn world comes and talks to you, the मैं सिखाता हूँ क्या neti neti tattvamasi. Bliss in Canada, who she doesn't speak English, she will give lecture on neti neti tattvamasi in Canada. She knows better than anybody else. So are you clear? Now repeat your question.
Who gets enlightened? It is the total whole body, mind, and ego. All three consolidated, we get liberated.
You get enlightened.
Enlightened.
When you get liberated?
When body, mind, and ego, I'm free from mukti, or I get liberated.
In the moment of?
Realization.
No, when you get liberated.
When I understand that I am not BME.
No, now you're in mind state. You know the answer. When do you get liberated?
Means moksha, when I get maybe.
When you get moksha?
When I'm not bound by anything here.
No. I told you 100 times, if not 200 times.
When I realize that I am sick.
That is enlightenment. That is realization. Girish, when do you get moksha? Girish, on Girish, give Girish the mic. Girish, when do you get moksha? When are you getting liberated, Girish? Unmute Girish, please. Yes, Girish, can you speak?
Yes.
Follow.
During the lifetime, when I realize that I am not.
When do you get moksha? When do you get liberation?
Moksha, unification with the divine, when on the bodily death.
On the bodily death, absolutely correct. Rajesh, AiR Rao, clear, AiR Rao? When the body dies. Girish, what happens when the body dies, Girish?
Khel khatam, paisa
I am the Atma, I become one with the Paramatma.
Why?
Because I am already the Paramatma only.
Yes.
Why? No. Girish and Rajesh, AiR Rao. Why do you get moksha?
Because I am not the body, mind,
my
and
karma
ego.
is finished. My karma is finished.
No, karma is finished. Good. Why karma is finished, Shair? Why?
Because I have not, what I have to face, I have faced. I have not accumulated anything to come back.
So why the karma is finished?
Because I have done my job here first.
Why the karma is finished?
Because there is no person to claim it.
Why there is no person to claim?
Because the person was due to avidya. That
What
avidya
was-
has vanished now.
What was that person due to avidya?
He is a body, mind, and
Jivatma.
Correct. Now what is the realization?
And
I
I am
am
not.
the Atma. Atma is Paramatma.
And the soul has any karma?
No.
So when the body dies, what happens?
You merge with the ship merges with the.
What happened to the mind and ego?
They go somewhere else.
Cannot find.
No. What happens to the mind and ego?
They
They go to the next body, not to me.
No. Then you can't get moksha. Girish, what happens to mind and body? Mind and ego?
They do not exist.
Correct. They don't exist. There is no damn it mind and ego. I am telling you 100 times and 200 times and 300 times and 400 times and 500 times. But the mind will not let you agree this. Shair, the mind does not want you to realize, because the moment you realize it, then
YouTube will not allow. YouTube will not allow.
फिर वही बात है, फिर वही वापस हमें आना है. Okay.
Okay, good. Thanks. Good beginning.
Okay.
Good beginning.
I hope next time some big Swami tells you some big story like this. Are we clear? No, do you have any doubt? Am I talking bullshit? Tell me, or you're talking rubbish. Please tell me.
No. I just means whatever you said, there were some gaps, but I knew that. But I wanted to maybe hear from you.
Okay, but next
That's why
time.
Guru Purnima is required actually, if we have a session.
Okay, Atmatray, Komal, Atmatray.
Shivam, sir.
Shivoham.
Sir, I want to know the difference between realizing God and experiencing the God.
When you realize God,
Yeah.
then you automatically experience God. There are two stages. The first
Okay.
stage is self-realization. What is self-realization? What we were talking just now, AiR Rao, Girish, we were talking just now. Self-realization is what? I am not Dattatreya. I am
Yes.
not Dattatreya. Dattatreya was my name. I gave up Dattatreya. I became Atmatraya. I am the Atma in the Traya. I am
Yeah.
Atmatraya. So I am not the body, mind, ego. I am the soul. This is what Atmatraya? This is
Self-realization.
self-realization. When Atmatraya realizes, everybody, Kumar Swami also is soul, Rajendra is soul, Komal is soul, Girish is soul, AiR Rao is soul, everybody is soul.
Continue.
And when Atmatrai understands, I am soul, soul is sip, I am sip, sip is in all. Then you reach the state of God realization.
Okay.
When you reach the state of God realization, then what happens?
Uh, I can see ship in all.
Then do you need any further experience of God, or you automatically you will experience God?
No, no. I have to live in a steady intellect, live like
No,
a Jivan.
no, that is all before. The
Okay.
moment you are in the state of God, suppose already there is mango in your mouth. Now, what you must do
Okay.
to what you must do now to taste the mango, which is already in your mouth?
I have
If the
to
mango
eat.
is already in your mouth,
Yeah.
now what you must do
Okay.
to taste the mango?
Nothing to do.
Nothing. You can
Ah,
eat it. You can eat
yes.
it to enjoy it. To enjoy it more, you can eat it. But you don't need
Correct.
to do anything because already the mango will taste in your mouth.
Right.
So the moment there is God realization, what happens from Atmatray? When I tell you all, what do I tell all of you? I tell you, प्रभु तो है हर जगह, हर शय में वो है, कोई जगह ना जहां वो नहीं है, कण कण में वो है, उसके बिन कुछ नहीं है, सब कुछ वही है, सब कुछ. So I am telling this out of drama, or I am telling this
No.
out of because I experienced that.
I experience.
Why do I experience?
Yeah, you have realized.
Because I realized. If I did not realize,
It will be only a theory.
if I do not realize, can I experience?
No, no.
So if
Never.
you want to experience,
Sure, sir.
you must first realize. Now, before I realized, I went to my guru and I told my guru, I experienced God. I experienced God everywhere. All the beauty is so beautiful. I experienced God. He said, not enough. That is not permanent experience. That will be sometime you will experience, sometime you will not experience. Sometime you will experience Bhagavan, sometimes you will experience Shaitan.
I see.
So, for example, today Bhagavan came in front of me. When
Okay.
Bhagavan came in front of me, I did Namaskar Bhagavan. Huh?
Yes, yes.
Then Shaitan came in front of me. What I did when Shaitan came in front of me?
Namaskar.
I said Namaskar Shaitan. That is the meaning of the God realization. Bhagavan may be Bhagavan hai,
Shaitan may be Bhagavan.
Shaitan may be Bhagavan.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Very nice.
Komal,
Thank you. Very good.
Rajendra. Thank you. Komal and Rajendra.
Yes, namaste, everybody. My question is in continuation with what we are discussing right now. Like after God realization, when you see that everywhere God, everything is God, but our behavior with different people has to be a little different. We cannot, like some people we don't want to talk much, some people we don't want to talk more, some people we want to hug, some people we don't want to, or we cannot because maybe because they're playing different roles in our life. So is that okay? Like inside you are seeing God everywhere, but you cannot behave same outside.
Komal, the moment you get into that state of self-realization and God realization, then you experience a state of Satchitanand. Then all these questions disappear because obviously, if there's a cobra, a poisonous cobra, you will not go and hug the poisonous cobra because you're not supposed to hug the poisonous cobra. It is a cobra. So it does not say, no, there is God in the cobra. Oh, cobra, come, cobra, come, cobra. Will you do like that? Cannot do like that.
So it's okay. Like if we are with different people, like people cannot bite me like a cobra, but still I don't feel like.
But I said just now, even though the person may not behave properly to you, you must still see sip in them. If you don't see sip in them, if you are seeing the person who's behaving badly, then you have not reached ISIS. That is what my challenge was. I was telling you, see, this is not like jumping in the swimming pool. Anybody can jump in the swimming pool, but can everybody jump in the middle of the ocean? Try and just jump in the middle of the ocean and show me without a life jacket. Show me. So this is a little bit more advanced. Okay, I hope you got my answer.
Yes, yes.
Rajendra,
We
Yogi,
use my Vivek at certain places. I need to understand where to get.
no, no, no.
Like
You don't.
inside, I'm seeing everywhere.
No, you
Okay,
said
I'm at
you-
peace.
You said we have to use our Vivek in certain places, correct?
Yes, yes.
You have to use your Vivek all the time, not in certain places.
Right.
Where does the Vivek come from?
Consciousness, like when we think
So you
I'm
should be
important,
you
then
should be in consciousness sometime.
and then intellect will lock it.
You should be in consciousness sometime.
No, all the time.
What I told AiR Rao just now. I
All
told
the-
AiR Rao, are you in consciousness? Because if he was not in consciousness, his mind was going to that Swami, that person, some big speaker. I also have heard so many big speakers from different countries. Huh? Swami, AiR Rao knows what I'm talking about. But then we cannot get carried away by these things. We have to be in consciousness. Rajendra, Yogini, Krishna.
Shivam Guruji,
Namaskar, sir.
sir, we say that mind is clutter of thoughts,
Yes.
and at the same time we say that thoughts get generated in the mind factory.
No.
Yes, that. Achha,
No, you're playing with words. Be clear. We say
Ah.
the mind is a thought factory, which means the mind is a factory. It enhances the thoughts. It increases the MTR, the mental thought rate. It is not that there is no thought. Thought will always be there. Don't be caught in this thought. Even when there is no mind, the thought will come in consciousness. Have I taught you this?
I was confused at the time. आपने एक बार बोला था, so that is why I'm repeating the question. I
That's why
couldn't get
I
the
told
clear
you.
concept.
Don't get caught in grammar. What did
My
Adi
question
Shankara
was-
tell him? Adi
Ah.
Shankara told, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam, Bhaja Muramatai. Don't get caught in English and Hindi and BCom and MCom and CA and PhD.
Language,
No,
language नहीं फंसना. But my question was that on the thought generation, how the thoughts are generated basically.
I already answered you many times. How do you breathe?
Huh?
Remember my
How the-
question? Remember, I told this question. Why do you breathe?
To live, just live.
Do you have to make an effort to breathe?
No,
Do you have to make an effort to think?
no.
It
It
happens.
is a natural process.
Absolutely. You know the answer.
Okay.
Right?
I was
Have you heard
confused.
before? Have you
Yeah,
heard me
I
say
have
this
heard so many times, but I was confused with this statement that mind factory and all that. So I want to clear
No
it.
problem. No problem. You know, just today I wrote a beautiful quote today. What I wrote the quote today, let me read to you. The quote says, a very nice quote. It says, life can be blissful. Shair, AiR Rao, throw. Life can be blissful if we replace complications with simplifications. Life can be blissful if we replace complications with simplifications. What is my goal on Zoom call every day with all of you?
Make it simple.
Simplify. Just now I was in the mall. I was walking in the mall just now. And when lady came to me running. You are AiR. I said, kya hua? I am from Jammu. I'm from Jammu. I'm come from Jammu and I'm following you on Facebook and I am YouTube and Instagram. Okay. Kya hua? I'm listening to all your bhajan, all your talk. Okay, very good. Kya sikha? Then I asked, Shivoham. She came to the temple, the Shivoham temple. She said, yeah, I am Shiva. I said, no. You are not
nothing.
Shiva.
You are not.
I told her, no, you are not Shiva. She said, Shivoham means I am Shiva. I said, no. I told her, Shivoham means I am nothing. Shiva is everything. I am nothing. Shiva has everything. Then she came, photo nikala. Next, come on. Rajendra ho gaya, Yogini.
Shivam sir.
Shivoham.
सर एक आदमी अगर सुसाइड कर रहा है and he is coming back to life and he is suffering in bed for 4-5 years, at the end moment he is uh, lost everything like memory, everything. So does that mean that he's got moksha because he suffered his all for 4-5 years?
Komal. Yogini. Yogini. How does see? It is just like saying, "Oh, I was making tea in my house." I said, "Yes, you are making tea in your house." And then I made pakoda. Yeah, you make pakoda. And then I made it. I put what do you call it? Ilaichi. Ilaichi. I put ginger. I put ginger in tea and pakoda. I said yes. Then I was thinking about you. I said, very good. Did you eat the pakoda? Did you drink the tea? How I can drink the tea and eat the pakoda if you made in your house? Just because you made house ginger tea and you thought make pakoda and I ate, huh? How I can eat? Be practical. How do you get moksha? Moksha is liberation. How do you get liberation? How do you get liberation from what?
From the body.
Before liberation,
Mind
what
and
must come? Before liberation, what must come?
Self-realization.
You're 3 in 1, huh? 3 of 3 if you're together. Okay. Pirlu. So liberation can only come with realization. Realization can only come with illumination and purification. If you just commit suicide, how can you get moksha? Then we all will go commit suicide. Come on, let us go together.
Then why did he come back, sir?
That is because his karma was like that. He came back. He didn't die, right? You're saying he committed suicide and he did not die, is what you're saying, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, then he's come to suffer again. Don't be confused. Think about it and come back. Krishna. Krishna and Suvina. One mic on at a time, then only you all can speak. Okay, so Krishna and Suvina.
Yes, sir. Good evening. So my
Yes.
connection is unsteady. If you can't hear, I'll stop. Is
We
it
can hear.
audible? Yeah.
Yes.
So it is a continuation of yesterday's talk. A realized master will illumine the path and lead a seeker to enlightenment. Okay.
Yes.
So my question is, and then you also added only one in many can get that enlightenment. Not everybody reach the destination. So
Yes.
how to become that seeker who will definitely reach enlightenment, and what are the qualities to develop, like how to develop that bond with the guru so that the guru will take me to the destination.
So you know all the answers. What are the 8 stages of awakening?
Achha, that awakening is first is mumukshatva, then jigyasa, jnani, yogi, buddha, sthita pragya, jivan mukta, sachit ananda, and
Very good. See the
yeah.
8 stages.
But sir, here this is a doubt I have, because
To get to this, what magic we require?
ask questions and guidance of the guru and the grace of God and illumination and being in consciousness.
Correct.
Yes, sir. But how to get that? I'm not, because the first step, purification, I feel I'm still not, I feel hopeless when I react with people. Just now
No,
somebody also asked a
so-
question.
So you know the problem, right? Work on the problem. You know
No,
the
but so
problem.
what is the sadhana? I keep memorizing, you're not Krishna, I'm not Krishna, I'm Krishna, but still at times it doesn't work when you're seeing,
Because you're thinking that moksha is McDonald's.
No,
You're
I'm not
thinking-
thinking that, sir. I'm not.
Then it's not
I'm
Maggie.
Not have,
It's not Maggie 2-minute noodle.
sir, I'm ready to take any. No. I am ready to take, like, my priority is this with all the sincere efforts. It bubbles out from it. Just I withdraw. I think
Where were
no,
you?
I shouldn't speak.
Where were you?
But that
Where,
is.
where were you day before yesterday when you missed this call?
So I was in a concert.
Which concert?
It was a classical. Actually, we have an ashram in Trivandrum. And so I told them I'll leave at 7:30, but I just forgot myself and I sat there.
So what happens? What happens when you're making cup of tea and before the tea boils, you switch off the tea? What happens?
So I tried to argue with myself, and then I thought, and that's why I asked you the question, and you said, be in Sachit Ananda. And that time I was really experiencing that blissful state. It
So,
was not
Krishna,
partying or anything.
So Krishna, if you are very well that you're not out of focus, see, there are two situations. Suppose in one situation you are drifting away from the subject. I know many people, they come back to this call after 1 month, 2 months, and they say, I was busy here, I was busy there. I can't guarantee any enlightenment. Enlightenment is a journey you have to work. It's like climbing Mount Everest. Halfway through, you cannot tell, Acha, I'm just going down to the dhaba and coming back. No, you can't go from reaching halfway to Mount Everest. You can't say, no, I want to eat paneer makhan wala. I'll go to dhaba. I will eat and come back. Forget it. So
No,
I'm
sir.
just saying, if you are consistent and you keep on the path and you follow the procedure, 100% you will get enlightenment. After getting enlightenment, it is only your effort to get liberation and moksha. The guru can do nothing about it because then it becomes a war inside you. The guru can help you to get enlightened, can get awakened. Guru can help. If you trust the guru, if you follow the guru 100%, 100%. I had my own experience. I fought with my guru when he told me about astral world. He told me, you're jetta, you're an idiot, you're a fool. I said, done. I'm an idiot. I want the answer. So if this is the priority of your life, I'm talking about the priority. No, if you have A priority, B priority, C priority, D priority, forget it. You can prepare to come back again. Like Shair AiR Rao tells, 10th standard ke baad, you come back first standard. Huh? One girl.
So again, when we are asking questions and we are doubting some of the statements, some statements doesn't resonate with me. But मुझे लगता है कि गुरु वाक्यम सत्यम, am I going against that? That is why I'm falling down.
If some statement does not make sense, have I stopped you from asking? Have I stopped any of you from asking a question?
No, you don't stop. But then what is the meaning of trusting the guru?
No, sorry. No, when you don't understand the guru and you keep quiet, that is no respect and trust for the guru. That means you don't respect your guru. You have to tell the guru, you told like this. I don't understand you. I don't understand this statement. When the guru told me about the astral world, I questioned him. I argued with him. And he withdrew. He told you are right. Don't need astral world. Because I cannot logically explain astral world to anybody because it is just an illusory subject. You should not listen to astral world. Again, AiR Rao will come and say, I listened to one Swami, he was talking about astral world. Now listen, then you become confused. Then you create complication. Then there'll be no simplification of the journey. Krishna, please, now itself, you have any doubt, you have 10 minutes more, ask me. Please don't go, ask the question. Suvinay and Yogita, please bring your question out today. Suvinay.
Guruji, one thing I just want to ask you.
Yes, sir.
In this entire life journey of mine, I have gone through several experiences. And I used to blame people and circumstances for that. But now I have realized these all are the instruments of my karma. This is nothing to do with the people. So as per my karma, I have experienced those people and circumstances. So Guruji, how can I dissolve all my karmas and put my own one unified effort in the direction of liberation?
There is only one answer. The answer is that the one who's facing the karma is not you. You are not Suvinay. You are not the body. You are not the mind. You are not the ego. That's all. It's as simple as that. You want a simpler answer? I can't give you. I have taught you, listen to me carefully. This is what I speak nowadays when they ask me, what is your message to the world? When I go to any recording, please, everybody listen carefully if you want to know what is the simple message I give to people and what is my message to the world. The message is this. I am not this body. This body will die. I am not the mind and ego, me, that says I. Where is the mind? I cannot find. The ego that says I is the biggest lie. I have to realize who am I before I die. I am the soul. To realize this is my goal. The soul is sip. This must not slip. The soul is in every lip. This I must grip. If I realize I am sip, I am the soul, then I will achieve my ultimate goal. In these 15, 20, 25 lines that I give as the essential message of life, so Vinay, we don't need anything else. Do I need to convince you that you are not Suvinay, but you are the Atma in Suvinay, or you are clear that you are the soul in Suvinay? You know that, or do I have to explain that to you?
No, Guruji, that I know.
But you're not living that because your mind and ego and body is pulling you down. And you're thinking this karma you can't escape because you're still relating to being Suvinay. The moment you realize I am not I, then when you die, you will not return to earth. There will be no human birth. You will become one with God who lives in the temple of your heart. You will become one, the Atma will become one with Paramatma. All this I speak to you on a daily basis, every day. Either not hardly when we get something new, we get that together as a group. But all the teachings we have got very simple. Right, Suvinay? The karma belongs to Suvinay. But I am not Suvinay. That criminal had 10 years in sentence in jail, and another 20 years, another 30 years, 60 years he had to be in jail. Then the judge said, but he is not the criminal. How much time he has to be in jail now?
No time.
So if you are not the one who owns the karma, then what happens to you?
I am free.
I am free. I am not the body. I am not the mind and ego, me. Now what he said, when I pass the mirror and the mirror says, what are you seeing? I just smile and walk away. Huh? Shair ne bola na? When the mirror looks at you and says, hey, Subinay, what are you seeing, man? You smile and you walk away. This is not me. I am something else. Neti, neti, tattvamasi. Yogita, you don't have any karma, Subinay. You are clinging onto your karma. Drop it. You are clinging onto your karma. Today you can drop your karma. If you want to drop in this Zoom call, you can drop your karma and you're free.
Guruji, what about the aspirations and ambitions?
What aspirations and ambition you have?
Guruji, there are certain aspiration and ambition is like that. I just, this is my inner, desire.
Tell me.
I also want to motivate the people. I also want to write my hard stories. I mean, the hardships which I faced and how to overcome that. So
you have two options. You have two options. To do that as I, then you live and you die. You return to earth in another birth. But if you want to be free, then you give up the body, mind, ego, me, and you surrender and become a divine instrument. Then you are not driving your car anymore. I don't do what I want to do. Sorry. I am not on this call because I want to be on this call. I am on this call because he wants me to be on the call. Sid wants me to be on the call. If you want I, then the ego is there, then the chakkar will go on and on and on. But if you surrender as a divine instrument, if you let go, if you accept, समर्पण करना जीवन जो ये जिसने दिया वही संभालेंगे जो भी होता उनके हाथों में है क्यों है डरना उनकी मर्जी है learn I don't have any aspirations. I'm ready to go now, Shuvinay. I've written 70. I'm writing today my 71st book. Right now I'm writing book number 71. I'm writing bhajan number 1399. I'm ready to go. If he tells me, I'm not telling him, boss, another one bhajan, 1400 karke fir le lo. Yes, 71 books. Let me do another 4 or 5 or maybe 20. Prabhu, प्रभु मेरा जीवन अर्पण करूं तुझको, और कुछ ना मैं चाहता, तू जो मिले मुझको स्वीकार मैं हूं करता, देता जो भी मुझको. So when I make a choice, Yogita and then Rajan.
गुरुजी मेरे को 2 क्वेश्चंस है. जैसे हम पास्ट कर्मा जो भी करके आए, जो अभी हमारी डेस्टिनी चल रही है, एक ये तो एक अलग बात है कि जो सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन में आई एम देयर, बट मेरे को जो क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, जैसे पंडित के पास जाना, एस्ट्रोलॉजर के पास जाना, पंडित जी जैसे कोई बताते हैं कि तुम्हारा शनि ऐसा है या राहु ऐसा है, व्हाटएवर, तो दे टेल सम रेमेडी लाइक कि पीपल को आप वो दो, जल दो, मीठा जल दो, या शनिदेव को मतलब तेल अर्पण करो, और कोई बोलता है कि जैसे आप एमराल्ड डालो, ये सब. तो मतलब जब बंदा कष्ट में होता है, बहुत ज्यादा कष्ट में होता है, तो फॉलो भी करता है. एंड टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, आई ऑल्सो डू द सेम, बिकॉज द थिंग्स आर नाउ जस्ट, जब हो जाता है तो लगता है भैया जहां से मदद मिले, ये इससे सफरिंग से जान छूटे. तो मुझे आपसे ये आंसर चाहिए, ये जो पंडित जी वगैरह ये सब बताते हैं कि कोई भी रेमेडी बताते हैं एक्स वाई, पंडित तो बहुत तरह के होते हैं, जैसे गुरु बहुत प्रकार के होते हैं. जो हमारे अभी पंडित जी हैं, होप से उनका कोई लालच नहीं है, दक्षिणा वक्षिणा कुछ मांगते नहीं है, बस वो रेमेडी बता देते हैं. और यही जैसे पीपल को जल चढ़ाना, ये सब ऐसे कुछ.
Yogita.
हाँ.
Yogita.
हाँ.
Either you follow a path. Don't follow 2 GPS. GPS जानते हैं आप?
हाँ हाँ.
अगर आप एक GPS बोलता लेफ्ट जाओ, एक GPS बोलता राइट जाओ, एक GPS बोलता 100 मीटर सामने जाओ, एक GPS बोलता यू टर्न मारो, you will become mad. And one thing I'll tell you, by following all the rituals and astrologers and pundits, I wasted 25 years. I wasted 25 years. आप भी वेस्ट करो, फिर 25 साल के बाद मिलना मुझे.
नहीं गुरुजी, मेरे को क्लैरिटी है, मुझे क्लैरिटी है, लेकिन मेरे खुद ही उत्पन्न जैसे हो रहे ना, मतलब गुरुजी मैं 1%
आपके पास क्लैरिटी नहीं है. अगर आपके पास क्लैरिटी होता,
पेड़ को जल चढ़ा दिया,
अगर आपके पास, अरे पागल है क्या? पागल है? पेड़ पे जल चढ़ाएगा तो क्या होगा? मैजिक होगा?
नहीं वो तो बात सही है. कर्म मेरे
बुद्धि यूज करो, अपनी बुद्धि. मेरी बात मत समझो, अपनी बुद्धि यूज करो, अपनी बुद्धि यूज करो. The remedy they tell us is nonsense, is complete nonsense. They tell you that God lives in the sky. This is a lie. If I was speaking to a man who's Shankaracharya, 50 साल एक मठ का लीडर है, 50 साल वो मठ का लीडर है. He is one of the highest levels. वो बोलता है मरने के बाद वैकुंठ जाना है. जाओ वैकुंठ, चलो जाओ वैकुंठ. कौन जाएगा मरने के बाद? जब शरीर राख हो जाएगी, कौन जाएगा वैकुंठ? कहाँ है वैकुंठ? कैसे जाएगा वैकुंठ? कौन है वैकुंठ में? सवाल पूछो.
लेकिन गुरुजी जैसे ये वो होते हैं ये वास्तु वाले, ये भी जब जैसे कोई चीजें बताते हैं, तो मैंने मतलब मेरे आपसे ये क्वेश्चन है, ये इनका कहने का मतलब है इसके पीछे भी साइंस होती है.
मेरा आंसर एक ही है, आपकी कंप्लीट सफरिंग इनके इसके कारण ही आप सब बकवास लोगों के पीछे जाती है. आपका सफरिंग का कारण ही वो है. बंद करो सब. The more you are trusting in these people, the more you are creating complication. Use your common sense. By closing one door and opening another door, life will change. क्या भगवान इतना पागल है कि भगवान इतना पागल है कि बोलता है कि एक डोर बंद करो, दूसरा डोर खुल जाओ, तुम्हारी डेस्टिनी चेंज हो जाएगी? ये कौन सा पागल इस सवाल कर सकता है? वो क्लास में था ना, एक लड़का स्कूल में था. You know the story. The lady told there was a madman. क्या लेडी बोली? टीचर बोली
There was a madman.
There was a madman. Tell me his age. बच्चा, सब लोग बच्चा पागल हैरान हो गए. टीचर बोलते है there was a madman. Tell me his age. तो एक बच्चा बोलता है सर I'm teacher 40 years. तो बोलते हाय वेरी गुड, हाउ यू नो? He said, next to my man, next to my house, there's a man who's half mad. He's 20. So that man must be 40. क्या ऐसे बातें पे हम अगर हम एक्सेप्ट करेंगे, what are we, where are we getting?
अच्छा
Okay.
गुरुजी, फिर एक मिनट गुरुजी, फिर आप मुझे ये बताओ, मेरे जीवन के जो कष्ट है, जो दूसरे लोग जीवन में है, जिनके साथ हम रहते हैं, जिन्होंने हमारा जीवन मुश्किल कर रखा है, तो वो हमारे प्रति चेंज हो, उसका क्या करना चाहिए गुरुजी? What?
You first of all take, ऐसे मत करो कि you know what you are doing. You are taking 4 doctors. आप 4 डॉक्टर के पास गए, एक ने मेडिसिन 1 दिया, एक ने मेडिसिन 2, 3, 4 दिया, एक ने मेडिसिन 5 दिया, एक ने मेडिसिन 6 दिया. आप 4 प्रिस्क्रिप्शन मिक्स करके दवाई ले रही.
हाँ, मैं मान ली आपकी बात, लेकिन ये तो बताओ अभी आप.
नहीं, you start fresh, clean. पहले 2 ग्लास पानी पियो, स्टमक को क्लीन करो, फिर एक कोर्स, take 1 proper course of medicines. Let me tell you, we are not in this call, we are not talking fairy tales. ये जो कॉल है, जिंदगी का कॉल है. It's a call of life. It's a call of moksha. It's a call of God. It's a call to understand who I am. It's a call of happiness. A call to escape from suffering. Don't get carried away.
गुरुजी, जैसे जब सफरिंग बहुत ज्यादा आ जाती है ना, मतलब इतना परेशान, रोना धोना चालू हो जाता है,
और पक्का और बढ़ेगा. आप और वास्तु में बिलीव करो, और डोर बंद करो, और डोर तोड़ो, और एक और सब करो, ये बकवास और करो, और सफरिंग और बढ़ेगा, पक्का बढ़ेगा.
तो गुरुजी, जो आसपास के लोग हैं उनके लिए क्या करें? उनका तो
आसपास के लोगों को बोलो भाड़ में जाओ, भाड़ में जाओ. तुम आप अपने जीवन को संभालो, पहले आप अपने जीवन को सेट करो. Rajendra, Sukeshni first. Rajendra, you are number 2. Sukeshni, please, and then last Rajendra. Sukeshni, and then we will close. The time is over. Sukeshni and Rajendra, and close. Yes, Sukeshni. Yes, good evening.
I had a question. When I drop I, which karma does we drop? The past or the present?
You tell me.
Is it the past?
You tell me.
It's a past karma.
If there is a plate in your hand, if there's a plate in your hand,
okay,
Sukeshni, and
yes,
in that plate you put 1 laddu.
Yes, sir.
And you also put 1 jalebi.
Yes, sir.
And you also put 1 samosa.
Okay.
So what's in your hand?
Full snacks is there.
You have a plate.
Yeah.
And the plate, what all you have got?
Jalebi, samosa, and laddu.
Correct. Now you tell me, when you drop the plate, what's left in your hand?
Nothing.
Then when you drop the I, all the ego, all the karma belongs to I. Now you drop the I, where's karma? There's no karma.
Okay.
The moment you let go of the ego, you are free from all karma of all lifetimes. If you have lived 100 lives before, all karma of all lifetimes is wiped out.
So, what should what is the practice I should follow?
What's the practice? You have to just discover I am not I. If the moment you realize I am not I, then there is no karma. I am the divine soul. The soul has no karma.
Isis,
yes.
Okay, sir. Thank
Thank
you, sir.
you. Last question, Rajendra. We close. Rajendra.
Sir, this is regarding my personal dincharya ke bare mein. I want to clear it whether I am doing right or not. First, I have stopped reacting to the people. I don't interact with the people. There is no anger, there is no fear, there is no argument. I don't prove anything that I am right or wrong. I keep quiet. Even my every thought is, I was watching today for the full day in the park, everywhere.
What is the end of your question? What is the end of your question?
My question is, I want to just get a clarification from whether I am right. Just listen to me, sir, please.
You are wrong.
Please listen.
You are wrong.
Okay. There's always I with it.
you know the answer also. You know
basically मेरा question meditation के बारे में है. I started seriously meditating for 20 minutes.
Tomorrow. Krishna, I was waiting for your question. Krishna, are you asking the question? Krishna? Unmute Krishna, please. Because you are supposed to speak. You said Guru has not answered your question. So what is the question before you close? Unmute Krishna, please. Yes.
So it is just a little because when some things are talked in this call about Bhagavad Gita in a wrong light, I feel a little bit disturbed because that is not the truth about Bhagavad Gita. And then I feel why these sentences are being
So
said.
tell me one question. Only tell me one thing. What is the principle? What 99.9% of the people who believe in Bhagavad Gita, or 90% of the people who believe in Bhagavad Gita, what do they believe in Bhagavad Gita? Who's God?
There's no God. It is a text of Advaita.
That is what you are saying. Sorry, it is not the text of Advaita.
Sir, same.
Please.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No, so you please stand corrected. Bhagavad Gita is not a text of Advaita. Bhagavad Gita can be interpreted in Advaita. But all the ISKCON temples of the world, all the Vishnu temples of the world, all Krishna temples.
ISKCON, I'm sorry to say, ISKCON has spoiled the entire textbook. They even they have, it is not Krishna Uvacha, it is Bhagavan Uvacha, and they have spoiled the entire meaning.
Yeah, let me tell you one thing. We have nothing against the Bhagavad Gita in this, if you have got that point, provided we take Bhagavad Gita in the line of the Upanishad. I'm clarifying with you, you had a doubt in mind. We don't criticize Bhagavad Gita. We don't think it is wrong. It should be interpreted in the right way. Now, are you clear? Are you happy with what I'm saying?
May I say the sentences which I thought, then I thought, let it be.
Yeah.
For example, one of them asked in this call, why did Krishna ask Arjun to... So I learned I had a very personal connect with Swami Chinmayananda, and it is from his mouth, from Guru Mukh, I learned in the best. See, they interpret wrongly, and then say, I'm still a student of Bhagavad Gita. I'm not an expert. But then she asked, Krishna has asked Arjun to fight, and when an enlightened master like you said, if Krishna asks me to fight, I will not fight. So it was a very, I don't know, so I'm very, I don't know, I have to be humble enough to ask you this.
So please ask me, please bring your points. No, please bring your points tomorrow. It is very important to clarify. Why I said I will not fight, I will tell you. Because
it's not a book on warfare. It's not a book on fighting.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, since you trust this call, you should clarify all points and not suppress it in your inside you. I don't encourage all of you to suppress the points inside. Because I am a very open person. I would like you to speak and clarify. There is not you are right or I am right. It is what is right. What is right for everybody. So we can talk about it, and please bring out your questions later.
Thank you.
At this point of time, because our time has completely run out, I fold my hands and bow down.